The Israeli economy is crashing. The genocide is too expensive for them. They're losing investment and business from abroad. Their labor unions are striking, although the labor unions aren't striking in solidarity with Palestinians, so that's less important. But their economy cannot handle and sustain their apartheid. That is why things like boycotts and cultural boycotts and sporting bans are so expensive, because it helps crash the economies and makes it impossible for these states to be held up. That's one of the reasons apartheid ended in South Africa. It was a big reason. They could not sustain it because of all of the pressure globally and internally for decades. That's why even if there is a ceasefire or Israel's current round of genocide comes to a slow end because they can't afford to keep it up, you keep up the boycotts. You do not go back to using Airbnb. You do not go back to going to McDonald's, to going to, buying Intel stuff, to buying HP stuff. You don't buy Puma stuff. You keep doing it because that is going to make it harder for them. It's going to make it harder for them to keep operating. You make these companies pull out of Israel because it's not sustainable for them to remain in Israel. That's why Pret didn't go to Israel, because they were losing money here in the UK, their cash cow market. So they decided, okay, we're not going to go to Israel. That is why you keep up boycotting. And you do it with all the boycotts. When it comes to Congo and people are saying don't buy new tech, you don't buy the new tech because it becomes unsustainably expensive for these companies to maintain their mines in places like Congo. You do not go back to buying tech because that one Israeli billionaire gets sanctioned. That because all the other companies are going to just start their own mining operations in places like Congo. You make it unsustainable for these companies, unsustainable for these countries to continue to be able to do what they are doing. That is why your boycott is so expensive. That is why when someone says, I don't care about a boycott, they're either ill-informed or they're just a bad person.